How to live a fulfilling life. The journey from existing to truly living. Welcome back to Echo English. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine something. Imagine that you are standing at the final chapter of your life. You are sitting quietly looking back at all the years that have passed. You see your childhood memories, you see the people who entered your life, you see the dreams you chased, you see the struggles you overcame, you see the moments when you laughed, cried, failed, and started again. Now ask yourself a question. Would I be proud of the way I lived my life? Not the amount of money I earned, not the number of things I collected, not the approval I received from others, but the way I loved, the way I treated people, the courage I showed, the difference I made. Many people spend their entire life searching for happiness, but they never truly understand what happiness is. They believe happiness is something waiting for them in the future. They say, when I become successful, I'll be happy. When I have more money, I'll enjoy my life. When people respect me, I'll finally feel complete. So they keep running. They run after achievements, they run after recognition, they run after possessions. But sometimes, after reaching the top of the mountain, they look around and realize something shocking. They reached the destination, but they forgot to enjoy the journey. A fulfilling life is not a perfect life, it is a life filled with purpose, gratitude, love, growth, and meaningful moments. It is not about adding more years to your life, it is about adding more life to your years. The man who lost himself while trying to find success. There was a man named Daniel. Since childhood, Daniel was taught one important lesson: success is the key to happiness. So he created a dream. He wanted a successful career, a big house, a respected position, a comfortable lifestyle. He worked harder than everyone around him. While others were relaxing, he was working. While others were spending time with their families, he was chasing his goals. He told himself, just a few more years of sacrifice, after that, I will enjoy my life. Years passed. Slowly, his dreams became reality. He earned more money. He bought the house he always wanted. People started admiring his success. Everyone looked at him and said, Daniel has everything. But nobody knew what was happening inside his heart. One evening, he returned home after a long day. He entered his beautiful house. Everything around him was expensive. The furniture was perfect, the decorations were beautiful, the technology was advanced, but the house felt strangely empty. For the first time, Daniel noticed something. He had a big house, but very few conversations. He had money, but very little time. He had success, but he had forgotten how to enjoy life. That night, he sat alone and asked himself, when did I stop living and start only achieving? That question changed his entire perspective. He realized that life is not a race where the person who collects the most wins. Life is a journey where the person who experiences the most meaningful moments wins. Stop postponing your happiness. One of the biggest mistakes people make is postponing their happiness. They treat happiness like a reward they will receive after completing all their goals. But life does not work that way. There will always be another goal. After one achievement, another challenge appears. If you cannot find happiness during the journey, you may never find it at the destination. A person who cannot enjoy a simple cup of tea today may not automatically become happy after buying a luxury car tomorrow, because happiness is not created by what you own, it is created by how you see life. A grateful person can find joy in simple things. An ungrateful person can find problems even in a life full of comfort. The quality of your life depends greatly on the quality of your thoughts. Learn the art of appreciating small moments. Many people wait for huge moments to feel alive. They wait for a promotion, they wait for a celebration, they wait for a major achievement. But life is not made only of big events. Most of life happens in small moments: a conversation with your parents, a smile from a stranger, a peaceful morning, a walk in nature, a lesson learned from failure, a moment when you realize you are becoming stronger. These moments may look ordinary today, but years later they become the memories you treasure. The happiest people are not those who have the best of everything. They are the people who learn to see the best in everything. Become your best version. A fulfilling life requires continuous growth. The person you become is more important than the things you achieve. Keep learning, keep improving, keep challenging yourself. Read books, develop skills, improve your mindset, learn from your mistakes. Failure is not the opposite of success, failure is part of success. Every mistake teaches you something. Every difficulty strengthens you. Every challenge prepares you for the future. A tree becomes strong because it faces storms. In the same way, people become stronger because they overcome difficulties. Relationships are the real wealth. At the end of life, people rarely wish they had spent more time at work. They wish they had spent more time with the people they loved. They wish they had experienced their feelings. They wish they had forgiven sooner. They wish they had created more memories. Relationships are the invisible treasures of life. A kind word can heal someone. A few minutes of attention can make someone feel valued. A small act of love can remain in someone's heart forever. Never become so busy building your future that you forget the people you are standing beside you today. Stop comparing your journey. Comparison steals happiness. You look at someone's success and forget their struggles. You see someone's results but not their years of effort. Everyone has a different starting point. Everyone has different challenges. Everyone has a different timeline. A seed does not become a tree overnight. Growth takes time. Your responsibility is not to become better than everyone else. Your responsibility is to become better than who you were yesterday. Discover your purpose. A meaningful life is not only about asking, "What can I get from life?" It is also about asking, "What can I give to life?" Purpose is found when your abilities meet the needs of others. You can change lives through simple actions. Encourage someone, teach someone, help someone, bring hope to someone. The world does not become better because of people who only take, it becomes better because of people who give. Have the courage to be yourself. Many people live according to expectations. They choose paths because others approve of them. They hide their dreams because they fear criticism. But your life belongs to you. Do not spend your entire life trying to prove your worth to people who do not understand your journey. Be brave enough to follow your values. Be brave enough to start again. Be brave enough to create a life that feels meaningful to you. A fulfilling life is not about avoiding pain. Pain is part of life, challenges are part of life, uncertainty is part of life. But within every challenge, there is a lesson. Within every failure, there is growth. Within every ending, there is a new beginning. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Start living today. Call someone you love. Learn something new. Forgive someone. Follow your dream. Appreciate this moment. Because one day, the things you take for granted today may become the memories you wish you could experience again. Life is not about simply existing. Life is about feeling, growing, living, learning, and leaving behind a positive impact. If this message gave you a new perspective, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe to Echo English for more inspiring stories, wisdom, and English learning journeys. And here is a question to think about. If you woke up tomorrow and realized you had only 1 year left to live, what is the one thing you would stop postponing today?